Look, came back from some shit. Can't possible when niggas keep calling my phone to do the bitch. Just came out the lick, try run it up rich. Invest in the clipping, but that on my hip. Beam on a blick. Follow about hollows, a cool with a switch. I'm leaving them split. Heard you with a chip. I pull up on her and show her who lit.
Hey guys, African Hippie here. Thank you for joining me today. Whoever clicked this, I really appreciate you. And yeah, man, let's get straight into it. Today is gonna be the first kind of news topic I'm covering, in a sense, but just news when it comes to music. We got my guy Chig Smooth here. We're gonna use this video to get straight to it. But before I just get to that, 2 years on. It's been 2 years, guys. 2 years on, and we're still here. With that being said, I'm gonna want you guys to join me for the 22nd of March into next month as well, especially May 4th. We're gonna be reacting to all the disses. This is the 2nd year anniversary of the takedown. This guy got Ja Ruled, bro, and I wouldn't even say he got Ja Ruled. He just got draked out here. Cheerleaders are still crying for this guy. Glazers are still glazing for this guy. And it's really, really surprising that grown-ass men are still trying to baby a grown-ass man. And this is the guy that they're saying he's number one, he's the top, he's still the guy. Remember Lil Yachty? Huh? It's Drake, man, it's the guy, man. They're just hating on him, it's the guy. And we're still here. Now, another supporter that is turning up is Gilly, the kid. Gilly. 2 years later, even when that whole beef was going on, he was part of the haters as well, hating on Kendrick, talking about Euphoria was corny, Euphoria was trash, all the records were trash, but Push-Ups was popping. Tailor Made was A-okay, right? Oh, no. Family Matters was the best song in the whole diss. In the whole battle. Oh, no. Heart. I said heart. The Sharp Part 6. Or the Fart Part 6. That was the best, actually. That was the best. With all this rhetoric, it's just amazing. It's very, very amazing that 2 years on, this weekend is about to make it 2 years when this thing got started off with like that. People are still crying. Lawsuit appeals are still going on. And we're still here. So, let's see what Gilly is talking about. Thanks to Chig Smooth for actually getting it. So, let's see what these guys are talking about. I can't just believe this. If really at this stage now, this is March 18th. We're 4 days away from like that anniversary. And we're still here, crying. Let's go. Chigs.
YouTube, Chigs. Get ready. You know what to do, Chigs.
I find him. You know, I like Chig Smooth. Chig Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chig just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh man, this is absolutely insane, you guys. This might be the worst take of 2026 so far. With all the recent Drake allegations of paying bloggers, media personalities, fan pages, it kind of makes you wonder who else is getting paid. Later on in this video, we're going to get back to that. Now, earlier today, I was watching this Fetty Wap interview with Gillie.
I keep one eye on it like Fetty Wap. I'm happy Fetty Wap is out. He's free. He's looking like he's been eating since he's been out, so that's a good thing. I'm waiting for the records, Fetty, but definitely reacting to it.
Wallow. If you guys haven't seen it, please make sure you guys go check it out. It's actually a pretty good interview. However, there is a certain part in this interview that I just couldn't believe Gilly said. Now, keep in mind, we are 2 years removed from this Drake-Kendrick battle back in 2024. And now that it's 2026, some people seem to have revisionist history. Just because the battle happened 2 years ago doesn't mean you can try to rewrite history. A lot of people still remember what happened during that battle. It's all documented. Would you guys believe that Gilly is now blaming Kendrick Lamar and black people in general for...
Black people and Kendrick are to blame, yeah? Listen, guys. I've been struggling with the GNX album as to which is my top track. I used to think it was Peekaboo at first. Then later on, with time went on, it was Squabble Up. Then a little bit after that, it was Hey Now, Say Now. But to be honest, it's whacked out murals. It has to be whacked out murals because with the bars you were spitting in there, especially the I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it. These guys are never, ever going to get over it. And Kenny has been warning this guy for years. He was warning Aubrey for years. I'm a proud K-bot in a sense of we've been waiting for this day, bro. We were waiting for this day years ago. My man was docking it. He finally accepted the challenge. End of story. We know what's up. 2 years on, he's still crying. Leaks are still coming out where he's still dissing my man, sneak dissing him, using other people around him. Say his name. Say it.
Drake's downfall? That's right, you guys. I told you guys earlier, I had to run this part back just to make sure I was actually hearing this correctly. According to Gilly, black people did not want to see Drake win. It wasn't Kendrick Lamar having the better diss records in the whole battle, and it wasn't the way Drake was being a sore loser after the battle. Gilly is blaming Drake's downfall on black people just not wanting to see Drake succeed. Here's what he said.
From producing and all that.
Yeah, I gotta win. Like I gotta go for it all, bro. Like I don't half step shit, man. Like when it came to the Trap Queen and the My Way and 679, that shit came from motivation for people telling me my shit was whack. You know what I mean? Like even when it came down to certain labels and they
Nah, we'll get back with you.
And when that Trap Queen took off, is oh shit. And then the question was, all right, well, what's next? Yeah, all right, I'm about to show you motherfuckers something. You know what I'm saying? And all right, well, what's next after this? And he, all right, now he on to something. You know what I'm saying? So my mindset was always attacked, bro. And I feel like right now, I feel like everybody doubting me. There's a lot of people showing me love that want me to win. You know what I mean? But I like to, for me, I don't know what it is about me. I like to read the comments that people try to scroll past or people like to delete. You know what I'm saying? I like to read those because that's my motivation.
But you got to understand too, right? You in a great space right now because how our people work is we cheer you to the top, and then once you make it to the top, we want to see you come back down to the bottom.
Yeah.
But see, now you's good because you down at the bottom. So now, guess what we gonna do now? Cheer you back up to the top.
He's capping as well, bro. First of all, he's capping. Because when you're saying people like to see people that are up, down, if we're going to use that same analogy, then technically speaking, they'll be saying to Fetty Wap that he fell off. So why are you saying you're now back at the bottom and then we're going to be cheering you on? Because that's a lie. Most people are going to be saying, nah, he fell off. The room music lovers are going to be like, no, Fetty, he can still deliver. So I don't know where he's starting off with and how the hell did he crowbar Drake into Fetty Wap talking about his career. You just crowbar Drake into it. He's about to crowbar Drake into it, I can tell. Because, you know, the way he's about to start talking, it's just like, yo, bro, just leave it.
That's just how our people work. You feel what I'm saying? Damn, we done seen him fall off. Damn, man, he went to jail, man. Damn, man, it's fucked up, man. Let's go, Fetty. So you ain't got to worry for the next couple years. You gonna be good. It's when you get back to the top, that's when you got to worry about the nigga saying, he did it again. Let's bring the nigga back down to the bottom. That's how our people work. So yeah, other races, they don't work like that. Garth Brooks could be Garth Brooks forever. You feel me?
The grades racial comparisons.
Jay-Z can't be Jay-Z forever. Kanye can't be Kanye forever. Drake can't be Drake forever. Think about that. As black people, we was dying to see Drake fucking lose a bet.
Oh my God. It's like when I hear these guys talk, it's like taking your nails and scratching on an old school chalkboard. It's like, what the hell was this guy talking about? Flash news. A large amount of people never fucked with Drake. We might have liked some tunes, But buying into him as a product, as an artist, a lot of us didn't give a damn. That's the honest truth. We don't care. And because he had been flagrant and doing so many things, what the hell do you think is going to happen when a real MC and a real one comes in and say, brother, shut up, it's my time. I'm taking everything. What do you think is going to happen? They're going to go behind him because they know he's been holding it down for years. Kenny's been holding it down for years, and you are the same people that will be hating on Kendrick. You don't play him in the clubs. Ain't nobody playing Kendrick. But you guys want to be crying for Drake. Cry me a freaking river, mate.
Don't think about that. Not me personally, but as black people, look how many people jumped on board. The minor.
Because we don't like the brother. And that bar was hard. The bar was hard. That's what I'm saying when it comes to whacked out murals. I'm glad all of you were showing your faces. Old ass flows trying to convince me that you're the greatest. Yo, bro, this brother is still using this ABC flow since when, bro? And you can tell the ghostwriters on there. 40 is in there to bring the actual musical composition all together. He's helter-skeltering and getting verses from Lil Yachty. And you're talking about black people wanting to see him down. Brother, didn't the same guy come to London over here doing wireless for 3 days at what black people want there? He hasn't gone anywhere. He's dropped at least over 100 songs since 2024. You guys ain't playing it. Because you know Kendrick smacked that ass, bro. Pause. You know what's up. Well, you guys don't want to give it to the West Coast assassin, which is cool. Which is cool. That's why I'm really, like, this kind of stuff pisses me off, but a little bit on the inside, I'm just like, I'm just happy, bro. Because you guys are never going to sleep peacefully. You're never going to sleep peacefully. You're never going to sleep peacefully, bro. Aubrey is like a hurt lamb right now. It's peak for him. It's peak, it's peak, it's peak, it's peak, it's peak.
Ain't nothing came about that nigga fucking with no kids or nothing, man. So, but you can have a whole arena singing that shit. Yeah. And it's probably a minor. Ain't none of that came out. He's supposed to have a fake baby on the side. Ain't none of that came out.
Yo, bro, this brother here, don't let me spit the whole first verse, second verse, and third verse to Not Like Us. That record still gets played at least once a week, bro. Once a week. And that bar is hard. But you guys were laughing when he said, it must be day free. My man thought he had him for real. You're still trying to strike a chord. And it might be A minor. Rose was the funniest one when that chick. You Aubrey Angels never cease to amaze me, man.
So black people run with the loud faster than they run with the truth, long as it's up to bringing a nigga down. You feel me?
Shit, you know, we don't play about shit like that. Like,
so, you know what I mean? But that's just the reality of it, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the reality of it. Motherfuckers put smut on your name, and if whether it's right, wrong, indifferent.
My brother, did any evidence of Kendrick putting hands on his girl come out? Did any evidence of, oh, I think that kid might be Day Freeze? Did it come out? There's only one individual who is in court pressing to see if Kendrick is the kids of his kids, pressing to see if there's any information of, like, come on. And you guys can see that. You guys can see that. That's why it's like, I was never going to watch this interview because I don't even rock with these brothers anyways. Because everything is just propaganda. Everything is just biased. And it's not even a living in your bias situation. No. It's not even that. They're biased, but then acting stupid like they're not biased. Like freaking DJ Akadidi. Same thing. That's why most people that cover Akadidi, cover anything he says, I can't respect you, bro. I know some of you are trying to dispel what he's pushing out there, but we all know what he's pushing out there is smart. We all know it's smart. We all know it's nonsense. So why are we still giving that energy? Why?
It don't matter. It's people on social media love a beautiful lie. They love a beautiful lie.
Like, Family Matters was the best song out of the whole. I can't even be serious. Of course you guys love lies. That's the only bar I can say that Kendrick messed up at. Or not like us. When he said, hey Drake, the audience is not dumb. Nah, this audience are thick as a brick. They are. They are thick as a brick. Because these people, common sense, logic, just goes out the window. It's like, where is it? Where's the common sense? Where's the logic? Where is it? It's nowhere to be found inside. It's actually disgusting, bro.
I could make up some shit right now and it had no truth to it. And it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Gilly said it. Gotta be somewhat true. Niggas don't give a fuck, man. So
now, first off, it's no secret that during the battle, Gilly was always rooting for Drake.
Yeah, come
no matter
on.
what record Kendrick Lamar would put out, Gilly would always say, you know what, that was okay, but Drake's was better. So everybody already knew which side Gilly was on. Secondly, Kendrick Lamar doesn't just only have black fans. White people love Kendrick Lamar. Spanish people love him as well. Asians, everybody. If you've gone to a Kendrick Lamar concert, it's a lot of white people in that crowd. So it's kind of crazy to blame black people for screaming, yo, he's a PDF, when every other race was doing the same thing as well. And third, it's a rap battle, brother. Gilly, you are a rapper. You know how battle rapping...
He's not a rapper, bro. He's a podcaster now, bro. Leave the rap out of it. That was how many years ago, bro? Stop it.
Works. Both sides were throwing crazy allegations on the other person. As a matter of fact, Drake actually threw the first allegation on Kendrick.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Kendrick just went crazy like Michael Eric Dyson said, no, Kendrick just wanted to just say, Drake, you're not black. You're half black. You're not black. That's, I don't understand where these grown ass, at least middle-aged men are coming with all this rhetoric, including academics. You're in your 30s, bro. You're probably past 35. So don't even try and act like you're still like these young boys. No. You know what's up. But that's the problem. I think these guys know that they're living in their lies and they know that the audience is dumb. So they're just pushing the propaganda to do what it does. I really don't understand how... It's just crazy, bro.
Not Kendrick's fault that the allegation didn't stick, and he came back and responded with a hit song, Not Like Us. So if black people are to blame for Drake's downfall for losing the battle, with that logic, who do we blame for Meek Mill's downfall? Or do we only blame black people when it comes to Drake losing a rap battle? Quit.
Oh, literally, I was about to pause it. I'll be right back. And I'm back. I know you're trying to get your sponsors and your chicks, but man don't do gambling and that, so thanks.
Now Kendrick Lamar to respond back to him. It was a long 2 weeks from that record dropping where people were clowning Kendrick Lamar for not responding yet. Hey, listen, man, I get it, Gilly. Drake is your guy, but nobody, especially black people, wanted to see Drake's downfall. Drake has been one of the most celebrated and also embraced rappers amongst the black community. You cannot try to rewrite history 2 years later and blame black people for Drake's downfall in 2026. This is why we are now having the conversation about Drake possibly paying media personalities, fan pages to spin positive narratives about him. Last week, Charlamagne came out and confirmed, yo, there's a PR team out there that's allegedly backed by Drake and Stake that's paying people to push a positive campaign on him.
Well, there's a PR firm that reps.
I think if you're online, if you're on Twitter, especially for the last, 10 years, the same thing happened during Pusha T and Drake. We all saw the Salamander tweets, even during the Kendrick tweets. We all saw the tweets that were botted with all the hashtag, what's my girl's name? Taylor Swift. It was just weird, bro. It was just weird. And I just feel like you have to be willfully stupid and ignorant to like ignore all that. You just have to be. Because it doesn't make any sense. It's right there. It's in 4K. It's just clear as day, bro, man. These guys are just stupid.
Two people in particular, and it's interesting to watch these two people put things out there in the ecosystem to control the narratives about things.
Drake, Stake, and
Right?
Damn.
This is a spreadsheet. What's that number?
2,026,000.
That's all the sites they feed stories to. By the way, this is only one spreadsheet. Look at this one.
So I would love you. Tell people.
And by the way, look, and it's not just the sites. Look, hold on, look what's on. Look at the stuff that's on here. Look at all of the websites, all of the fan pages, all of the blog sites. I'm not gonna jump out the window and accuse y'all of anything. I'm just gonna simply say we know who's getting paid to push things. We know who's getting paid.
Yeah, man, come on, man. We all know that the check is cleared. The check has been cleared. I won't be surprised if it's not even a check and it's actually a payroll. Because at this stage, like, it just ceases to amaze me how certain rhetoric gets pushed out. And then you see the same particular characters pushing it and acting like they don't know what's up and this is true. And I'm just like, yo, it's just willful ignorance. That's it.
Push things.
We should put.
And we know who's getting paid to push things.
We should put the people out.
When it's time to push a narrative, nobody does it better than them. Nobody does it better than them. So when you see these fan pages, and I'm gonna tell you how they manipulate you.
So when you hear stuff like this, that's really not logical. It makes you wonder. No, I am not accusing Gilly of being paid off by Drake or Steak or whoever. But with takes like these about Drake, I can see why people might feel otherwise.
Brother, we all know Gilly, of course, Akadidi, of course, Mao. Who else again? There's a couple of people, I don't really want to say them because I can't say 100%, but these are like the main front-facing ones.
Listen, man, you guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Gilly's comments? Accusing black people for wanting to see Drake fail. Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
I thought Aubrey was the guy. I thought Nokia was gonna be the one. Iceman, episode 1. Iceman, episode 2. Guys, I think it's just time to close up the shop, bro. We all know what it is, man. This is 2 years on. This is 2 years on, and we're still crying about the same thing back in 2024. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Guys, get in the comments. Let me know what's on your thoughts. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to get the full date soon, but for March 22nd, this is going to be like a full week, or is it 2 weeks of celebrations? Yeah, from now to May 4th, we don't care about May 5th. The part 6 is not even in the stratosphere of what's happening. So we're going to do like that. We're going to do Euphoria. We're going to do 616 in LA. We're going to do Meet the Grahams. A lot of people have stopped listening to it, but I'm a sick idiot. I'm a sick fool. I still listen to that record. And of course, the creme de la creme, the cherry on top, we're going to do Not Like Us on May 4th. And yeah, I'll be back, guys. Take it easy.